Matilde and Mateo are twins who are about to turn 8 years old. Their parents ask them what they want for their birthday, and they look at each other with great excitement and simultaneously say, "A dog!" Their parents discuss the situation for a brief moment and decide that their children are finally old enough for the responsibility of a pet. The family goes to the pet store to find their dog. The mother asks the twins, "What kind of dog do you want?" Mateo wants a Great Dane because it reminds him of Scooby-Doo. Matilde wants a Chihuahua because her best friend Francesca just got one. The parents seem confused. When they finally arrive to the pet store, they see that there are just a few options. Matilde sees a toy poodle and wants it because she thinks it's so cute. Mateo sees a collie and wants it because it reminds him of the dog Lassie. As usual, the twins get competitive and start arguing because they are unwilling to make a compromise. The parents get frustrated and tell the children that they are going home and not getting a dog today. On their way home from the pet shop, the mom remembers she needs to get a few groceries to make lunches for Matilde and Mateo this week. While in the supermarket, she notices something new by the checkout aisle, a promotional stand advertising a new peer-to-peer service that provides information to help people make informed decisions when selecting a dog. The parents see this as an opportunity to solve their dilemma and decide to go home to get more information from the website. After returning home, the parents with Matilde and Mateo visit the homepage of Compass Knows. They are prompted with two options. Do they want to fill out a matchmaker test or a compatibility test? They quickly register to the website, submitting some simple biographical information, and were prompted to submit a family photo taken with their webcam before they began the test. They'd finished the test, and the results were as follows. Great Dane compatibility, 23%. Chihuahua compatibility, 37%. Toy Poodle compatibility, 46%. And Collie compatibility, 15%. However, with less than 50% compatibility for all previously decided breeds, they decided maybe they should try the matchmaker test. After a short questionnaire and a few interactive games for the whole family, they were one step closer to finding the best dog for them. And voila! They were recommended a Boston Terrier and were presented with a list of locals who currently own Boston Terriers they could make an appointment with for an in-home consultation. After just a few clicks, they were able to schedule an appointment with Alessandro, a Compass Knows consultant they felt they could trust after seeing he had over 20 positive reviews. The whole family was ecstatic for their appointment next Thursday at 5 o'clock. It was almost 5 o'clock and the whole family was anxiously awaiting the arrival of Alessandro. Matilde and Mateo were trying to guess the name of the dog when suddenly Alessandro arrived with his 5-year-old white and brown Boston Terrier named Carmelo, along with a bag labeled supplies. They all gathered in the living room and Alessandro started bragging about Carmelo. He was telling them how Boston Terriers are great family dogs because they get along with children really well and have an easy time with other dogs and pets. He tells them that they won't have to worry about excessive barking or crying, as Boston Terriers are quite quiet dogs, except for when they have a tendency to snore. Alessandro then opened up his bag of supplies and took out a Y-shaped harness because Boston Terriers often have breathing problems, and he recommends this harness to prevent any blockage of the dog's windpipe. Next, he took out 2 types of dog food, explaining a meatier diet would reduce the quite common gas problem Boston Terriers have. His second solution for this was to always have a full can of air freshener ready. Next, Alessandro gave Mateo and Matilde some of Carmelo's favorite toys to let them have some free time to play with the dog, while the parents were given a chance to ask personal questions. They wanted to know where Alessandro found Carmelo, and he explained that he adopted him from a local pound. He said it was a little bit tough in the beginning, but worth it in the end. Before leaving, Alessandro pulled out a picture from his bag that was a modified version of their family photo submitted to the website, with each family member's face merged on the dog's body. The whole family had a good laugh. Alessandro told the family that if they thought the Boston Terrier was the right choice for them, they could return to the Compass Knows website and find a list of local pet shops, breeders, and pounds that will have availability of Boston Terriers just like Carmelo. After discussing the experience over a family dinner, everyone decided they were quite satisfied with what Alessandro had to say. Matilde and Mateo could not stop talking about how much fun it was playing with Carmelo. The family logged back onto the Compass Knows website and were given a list of pet shops and pounds where they could find Boston Terriers locally. The family decided to visit the pound, and just after 2 weeks, they had their very own Boston Terrier named Nocciola. Nocciola was just like how Alessandro had described. He was an easygoing dog, and the whole family fell in love with him instantly. However, Nocciola was not a puppy when they got him, but rather a 3-year-old. The family went back to the Compass Knows website and were able to message other users on a community board to get personalized tips and advice from experienced owners on how to help an older dog adapt to a new environment. In the end, Matilde and Mateo couldn't have wished for a better birthday present. Because who knows best? Compass knows best.